What if entire civilizations suddenly vanished, leaving behind ruins and unanswered questions? Around 1200 BCE, the once thriving empires of the Eastern Mediterranean, Mycenaeans, Hittites, Minoans, and even Egypt's mighty New Kingdom, suffered a rapid and catastrophic decline. Cities were burned, trade routes collapsed, and writing systems disappeared. Before disaster struck, the Late Bronze Age, 1600 to 1200 BCE, was a golden era of cultural and technological achievement. The Mycenaeans built grand palaces and shaped early Greek culture. The Hittites, a dominant force in Anatolia, rivaled Egypt in diplomacy and military strength. The seafaring Minoans influenced the Aegean, while Egypt, under rulers like Ramses II, controlled vast territories. Canaanite city-states flourished as trade hubs, connecting Mesopotamia and the Mediterranean. These civilizations thrived on complex trade networks, exchanging bronze, tin, and luxury goods, creating a relatively stable and interconnected world. Then, everything fell apart. Over a span of just a few decades, the foundations of these great empires crumbled. Mycenaean palaces like Pylos and Tiryns were reduced to ashes, plunging Greece into a dark age. The Hittite Empire's capital, Hattusa, was abandoned. The once powerful Minoans ceased to thrive, and Egypt, though it survived, never regained its former dominance. Entire trade networks disintegrated, leaving people to fend for themselves in an increasingly unstable world. Scholars have debated the causes of the Bronze Age collapse for years. It's unlikely a single event triggered the downfall. Rather, it was a perfect storm of disasters. Egyptian records describe mysterious maritime invaders known as the Sea Peoples, who raided cities and left destruction in their wake. Ramses III claimed to have fought them off, but their origin and ultimate impact remain unknown. Were they the cause of the collapse, or just a symptom of deeper issues? Evidence suggests prolonged droughts ravaged the region, leading to crop failures and widespread famine. With agricultural societies heavily reliant on consistent harvests, such disruptions could have fueled social unrest and weakened economies beyond repair. The Eastern Mediterranean is a seismically active region, and signs of earthquake destruction have been found in many ancient sites. Could a series of devastating quakes have toppled cities and left them vulnerable to invasion? As economic hardship grew, discontent likely spread. Some experts believe revolts from within, by peasants, mercenaries, or rival factions, may have contributed to the downfall of these mighty civilizations. The Bronze Age world relied heavily on the exchange of resources, particularly tin, essential for making bronze. Any disruption, whether due to war, piracy, or natural disaster, could have triggered economic collapse and resource shortages. Some historians argue that the transition from bronze to iron tools and weapons might have given smaller, more adaptable societies an edge, upending the balance of power and rendering older civilizations obsolete. The collapse of these civilizations marked the end of the Bronze Age and ushered in centuries of decline and isolation. Writing systems such as Linear B disappeared, and once thriving urban centers shrank to small, scattered villages. It would take centuries before civilizations like the Phoenicians and classical Greece emerged from the ashes, laying the groundwork for the future. What do you think? Could a similar collapse happen in our modern age? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe to Baffling Mysteries for more intriguing stories from history.